Okay, so have you ever heard of this word chutzpah?
Yeah, I think so.
It's like, when someone's got the guts to do something
Mm-hmm.
that everyone else thinks is crazy.
Right, yeah. It's kind of like that bold, reckless confidence
Yeah,
that helps some people achieve what others wouldn't even think of.
exactly. And that's what we're diving into today.
Okay.
We've got some really interesting sources on chutzpah, and it's not all about just being like,
Right.
loud and in your face.
Yeah.
There's this whole other side to it.
Oh, absolutely. The source we're looking at today,
Yeah.
it really digs into the psychology of Chutzpah
Okay.
and how it's not just about this like blind faith.
Oh,
You really have to
yeah.
have this
Yeah.
balance between knowing you could totally fail,
Oh, totally. Yeah.
but still, going for it.
Yeah. And one of the sources even has this picture.
Oh, yeah.
It's hilarious. It's like this little cartoon person,
Okay.
and they're holding up this bookshelf, but it's like totally wobbly, like totally lopsided, and they're like sweating.
Oh, wow.
But they've got this huge grin on their face.
Oh, that's great.
It's perfect, right? Like sums it up.
Yeah, it really does. It's that whole,
Yeah.
roll with the punches
Exactly.
mentality.
It
You
needs
got to be
to-
ready for things to go wrong,
Yeah.
And even to fail, like really badly,
Oh, yeah.
but still you pick yourself back up and keep going.
And that's what chutzpah's all about. It
Exactly.
reminds me of like all those stories you hear about entrepreneurs,
Oh, yeah.
ones who like risk everything.
Yeah.
They put it all on the line for this crazy idea.
Right. Even when everyone says it'll never work.
Exactly. Yeah. And you know what? Sometimes it actually works out for them.
Oh, totally. I mean, that's chutzpah in action.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. It's taking that risk, knowing you could fail.
Right.
And then in the end,
Yeah.
you prove everyone wrong.
It's amazing, really.
It is.
There's this great quote actually from Victor Hugo
Mm-hmm.
in one of the sources, and I just love it. It says,
Yeah.
"Be as a bird perched on a frail branch
Okay.
that she feels bending beneath her.
Mm-hmm.
Still she sings away all the same,
Wow.
knowing she has wings."
That's beautiful.
Isn't it?
It is. It really emphasizes that chutzpah is not about just being reckless, right?
Right.
It's about knowing you've got the skills
All right.
and the resilience to make it work,
Exactly.
even if things get a little messy.
It's about having those wings to fly away if you need to,
Exactly. You said it perfectly.
And it's so important to remember that
Mm-hmm.
because chutzpah sometimes gets a bad rap.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It can be easy to see it as just being,
Yeah.
pushy or arrogant,
Yeah.
but it's deeper than that. There's
Yeah.
that self-awareness there, too.
Yeah. Like you said, it's not just being reckless. It's like calculated risk taking.
That's a good way to put it.
Right. You got to know when to hold back.
Yeah, exactly. There are definitely times when chutzpah can actually be a bad thing.
Well, for sure. Yeah.
Too much of it can turn into recklessness
Mhm.
or even arrogance.
Right. And that's not what we're talking about.
No, not at all.
It's all about finding that sweet spot,
Yeah.
between being bold and also being cautious.
Yeah. Finding that balance is key.
Exactly. What do you think? Have you ever had to use chutzpah?
Oh, yeah. Tons of times. I mean, especially in my career.
Oh, yeah.
It's helped me get to where I am today.
That's great.
But, there have been a few times when
Yeah.
maybe I went a little overboard.
Yeah, I think we've all been there.
It's all a learning experience, right?
It is. So what do you think our listeners can take away from all this?
Well, I think the biggest thing is to reflect
Okay.
on how they view chutzpah.
Yeah.
Like, how can they embrace that bold spirit and be
Yeah.
willing to take risks,
Right.
but at the same time, stay grounded and aware of the potential downsides?
It's a tough balance.
It really is. It's something you work on your whole life.
Yeah, it's so true.
Yeah.
So I guess what I'm saying is
Yeah.
if there's something you've always wanted to do,
Mm-hmm.
but you've been putting it off
Right.
because it seems too scary or too risky,
Yeah.
maybe this is your sign
Okay.
to be a little more chutzpah,
I love it.
to just go for it.
Yeah.
Even if it means standing on that wobbly branch,
Yeah.
just remember,
Yeah.
you've got those wings.
You got this.
That's it for this deep dive.
Awesome.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.